gonna go for better.
They have the ability.
Yes, but
So you're influence.
yeah, he is.
She's got either 6 or 7. Probably
She
6.
said number 15. Yeah, South Coast. Yeah, Puerto Rico. Oh, she got 14 and 15.
Well, I've got 13. You've got 14.
So FP is 12.
12? Okay, I've got 13. I've got the York Conference.
Yeah, that's a proper defense.
That's
That's the name of this courthouse.
there are 3 from the State Water Resources.
But that's okay.
The first one is not related. TI or LNG, and then Iowa pipeline connecting system or something.
Oh yeah.
We do a quick audio test. Test 1, 2. Good morning, audio test. Good morning to our attendees who are joining us here in the board hearing room. Good morning to city staff, city executives, and members of the public as well. If there are any members of the public in the hearing room who wish to offer public commentary or commentary on any of our agendized items, please fill out a speaker card located in the back of the room, indicate which item you'd like to speak on, and hand it to me. I'll record your information for the record, and I'll call upon you when we reach your item. Good morning as well to our attendees who are joining us on the virtual platform. I do see a number of hands raised. I'm going to ask if you would identify yourself for the record and which item you'd like to speak on. And I'll take a moment to write down which item you're going to speak on, and then I'll call upon you when we reach your item. And we'll start this morning with Gigi.
Yes, I would like general minutes and number 4, please.
Very well. I have you down for general public comment, minutes, and item 4. I'm going to go ahead and put you back on mute and lower your hand, and we'll move next to Jill. Good morning, Jill.
General public comment.
Very well. I have you down for public comment. Thank you, Jill. I'm going to go ahead and put you back on mute and lower your hand. Yvonne, good morning.
Good morning, TJ. General public comment and number 19 and 20, please. And minutes, I'm sorry.
Thank you, Yvonne. I have you down for general public comment and multiple agenda item commentary. I'm going to go ahead and put you back on mute and lower your hand. And we'll move next to Miriam.
Good morning. General public comment, please.
Thank you, Miriam. I have you down for public comment. If there are any other members who have not already identified themselves and wish to offer public comment or commentary on any of our agendized items, and you're joining us on the virtual platform, please fill out a speaker card. Please raise your hand. And I do see Lurker has raised your hand. Would you like to offer public comment this morning?
Good morning. Yes, I would like to do public comment, please, and thank you.
Very well. Thank you, Lurker. And I do see a couple of members of the public who have joined us here in the hearing room. And Georgina, I see that you've raised your hand. Would you like to offer public comment this morning, Georgina?
Yes, please. General public comment and one agenda item, the minutes.
They were at the ranch. We had no TVs, no
Thank you,
video.
Georgina. I have you down for public comment and minutes.
To write reports.
Thank you.
Anything they did that broke the rules. We even had in a lot of everything. Didn't report as a huge.
Thank you. And friendly reminder that if you're on the Zoom virtual platform, if you'd please mute yourself and only unmute yourself when I call upon you to offer your commentary. Thank you. I would appreciate it. We do have a number of public commenters this morning. Thank you.
Morning, criminals.
So if the person who handed me these speaker cards could please come back up. There's a speaker card that doesn't indicate what item this would like to be. Okay, if you please add that, I'd appreciate it.
Where's Mason? She does a great job. Does anyone see Mason?
Good morning, President King. We are now in record mode and ready to begin.
Thank you very much. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the regularly scheduled meeting of the Board of Public Works for Wednesday, October 15th, 2025. Mr. Knight, please take roll and establish quorum.
Yes, good morning, President King, Vice President Chavez, President Pro Tem Grant, Commissioner Mitchell, and Commissioner Cardenas are present. We do have a quorum. We are joined this morning by City Attorney Representative Virginia Choi. I'm TJ Knight, Assistant Executive Officer with the Board of Public Works. President King, we have 3 in-person speaker cards in the hearing room, and on the virtual platform, we have 6 public commenters and 3 multiple agenda item commenters. We have no neighborhood council commentary this morning.
Thank you very much. We will get started with general public comment, which is an opportunity for the public to address the board on public interest items and will be provided up to 1 minute per person, up to a cumulative total of 10 minutes for the general public comment segment of each regular meeting. Testimony shall be limited in content to subject matters which are within the jurisdiction of the Board of Public Works. The board may not take any action on any matters discussed during the public comment period. We do have 3 in-person speakers this morning. We will get started with Mr. Herman, followed by Adida Lay. Mr. Herman.
Yeah, regarding Scientology and the San Bernardino Sheriff Department, I want to add this into the record regarding the cult known as Scientology. Why is nobody producing the evidence of that person that has been murdered? Does anyone have a clue to what I'm talking about? I want an investigation by the City of Los Angeles to interpret for me what the Riverside Los Angeles County Police Department is holding back in an investigation regarding the cult Scientology in Los Angeles for a murder. This cult is doing business with the city is harmful, very harmful. It's time that you guys get a grip on your permits and stop allowing this cult to do whatever the fuck they want, motherfuckers.
Thank you very much. We have Adida Lay.
That's who he's referencing. Good morning, everyone. I do have handouts.
Do you want to take the microphone?
Thank you. So I wait till I'm done. I could do it afterward. Oh, thank you, Mr. Herman. Okay, so these are handouts. I believe I already emailed them, but just to be on the safe side, I want to discuss it because this has to do with the no parking of L. Ron Hubbard Way and how it's fraudulent, I believe, at this point. Kendrick Moxon, their attorney, has actually submitted to the city that top letter saying that that's proof that it's no parking. But in 2008, when they were being protested by Anonymous, they applied for and received a no parking for the weekends, because I guess to deal with the protest, which is considered a prior restraint and viewpoint discrimination, but that's another story. But if they received the parking and asked for the parking restriction in 2008, but they had a parking restriction, according to them, from 1997, why would they need to apply for it in 2008 if that 1997 letter from the engineer is valid? The city has no proof that there's no parking since 2010, and it has to stop. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Next speaker is Laura, FM.
Good morning, board. I've told you guys about, obviously, my history in Scientology. Today, I bring you the book of one of my friends who just finished the book of their childhood in the 80s here in Los Angeles and how L. Ron Hubbard Way came about and how he was part of the construction of that. And I just really, this man he's an amazing artist. He took a lot of energy and emotion to get through this book to write it, and he personally has it written with a goldenrod letter inside for each one of you. I have 7 books, TJ, if I could give these to you. Another thing is I keep telling you guys about the permit and everything. I've been fair gamed. I lost my job yesterday because they sent packets to my work. Anyways, what I'm saying is this is because I've been talking about the permits and now we're on Harvard Way and getting our permit revoked. So please.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We will now transition to our virtual platform.
Thank you, President Kang. And we will start with Gigi. Gigi, please unmute, and you'll have 60 seconds to offer your commentary.
Yes. So, again, about the parking. Okay, Kendrick Moxon submitted a letter to you guys, and I believe that there was a court case recently where he was trying to submit some type of edited, doctored video, and he was admonished by the judge. So I would take what he says with a grain of salt, because if a judge is telling him to, not submit stuff that is not true, then, you can't take his word on anything. Also, I want to talk about the fair gaming. They're fair gaming a lot of people right now because they're speaking up. But pay attention to how these people are still speaking up. Pay attention to how important this is, that people are still pushing through. They're not giving up. That's how important this is. And I yield my time.
And we'll move next to Jill. Go ahead and unmute.
I'm still upset that you guys are going along with giving permits to this criminal organization. I feel like I'm in bizarro world, quite honestly with you, that up is down, left is right, the sky is green, and you can really see air, and there's little particles that we can see, but because it's just absolutely bizarre that you're going along with giving permits after everything we've presented to you, everything we've shown you. This is like a denial. I don't understand. Do the right thing. Read that book. Just don't look at the book and give it a yes lip service to audit in Laura that you're going to read it. Actually read it and get educated. This is a testimonial. Do your job. Bye.
And we'll move next to Yvonne. Yvonne?
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Yes, thank you. Last weekend, there was an event that was publicly advertised, Faith in Blue, held by the Hollywood Division and the LAPD Clergy Council. And there was no permit on file for that event. And it's the Hollywood Division. Oh, the police can do anything they want in this city, apparently. We have seen the police do plenty wrong in the most recent past. The event was on the Faith in Blue website. It was advertised for the public, open to the public, and absent a permit, the safety inspections were not performed. They had a humongous stage there. They had electrical wires on the ground that weren't properly covered. Children were playing skip rope with those electrical lines.
Thank you. Thank you, Yvonne.
And it turned out to be a...
Thank you. That's 60 seconds. And we'll move next to Miriam.
Hi, I want to go back to that fair gaming topic that was mentioned before. I have also been fair gamed by Scientology. I have also been sent slanderous information about myself to the city of Los Angeles. And I'm just asking you to consider, just to weigh a little bit these two different sides. We are showing up every week. We are presenting facts to you. And Scientology is doing their dirty game. They are invading our privacy. They are sending mailers to our close ones. They are getting people fired. This is the kind of game that Scientology is used to playing. And I really hope you to start considering what is actually happening here now and do your investigation a little bit better going forward. Thank you.
Thank you. And we'll move next to Lurker.
Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Are you listening? Are you hearing? Are you doing? I just don't understand. There are laws that separate church and state. This corporation claims to be a church while working with the state police. What's up with that? There are laws in this country, though they have been evaded for many years. They do still stand. We notice, we see around the world, it is seen. There are live streamers, reality TV, I call it, because it's just real people out there filming the filth in that city.
Thank you.
From the
That's 60 seconds. Quick time check, President Kang. There are 30 seconds left on the 10-minute allotment as we move to Georgina. Georgina?
Thank you. I only need 30 seconds. I'm crying right now. I'm really upset. The more I hear about the damages this cult has been allowed to inflict on the populace, the more I'm going to cry. This is despicable and disgusting what they've done to Laura. It's despicable and disgusting what they've done to Miriam. They need to be stopped. Thank you.
President Kang, we do have an additional hand raised on the virtual platform.
Yes, please.
T, would you like to offer public commentary this morning?
Yes, please. Hello. I'm urging the City of Los Angeles to deny any new permits or privileges to the Church of Scientology. This group has a long history of human trafficking, child labor, and attacks on peaceful protesters. Survivors have testified that their buildings, including the ones here in LA, were built with forced child labor. Their leader, David Miscavige, faces 5 active lawsuits involving trafficking and abuse. This is not a religion acting in good faith. It's a system of control and exploitation. They don't deserve to have streets named to their liking or to be treated as a legitimate faith, while people are suffering around the world because of their actions. We've had enough. The world has had enough. Los Angeles must stand for human rights, not for corruption. Thank you.
President Kang, that concludes public commentary this morning.
Thank you very much. With that, we will close the general public comment portion of today's meeting and move forward with multiple agenda item public comment. The board will provide an opportunity for members of the public wishing to speak on more than one agenda item during multiple agenda item comment period for up to a minute per item, up to a total of 3 minutes per meeting. This is the only time to speak on more than one agenda item, and please identify the items that you will speak on when you are called. We'll get started with our 3 in-person speakers. First up, we have Mr. Herman.
Well, do I need a permit to speak? Do I need your authorization to get a permit to use it in a criminal, corrupted, RICO, embezzlement, harassment, intimidation, bullying by Scientology? Is that what I have to go through? Do I have to hear this fucking nonsense about some fucking cult? Fuck the cult. Fuck every fucking cult. Like me and like them and like the world, we're gonna die together. And I'll see all of us in hell, where the grass is not green, where your picket white fence ain't white, and your fucking money don't mean shit. You understand that? Don't mean a fucking thing. Money don't mean shit to me. Not even a house, not even my life. And why is that? Because I hear this fucking nonsense of how you people engage with criminals like that fucking cunt up there in El Monte, Jessica Acuña, who gets support from the, what are they called, Flores gang? Why did she pay $185,000 to protect her ass? Because she was found guilty. The same guilt trip that I'm putting on record regarding why the FBI, Donald J. Trump, and the Department of Justice need to investigate this fucking city of Los Angeles and the state of California, Look at this fucking item 5. Housing and sustainable communities. There's no such fucking thing. Don't you see the problem out on the street? Are you that fucking blind that you walk by a homeless man carrying a backpack? Are you that fucking stupid and naive not to see, Jenny, that there are children walking these streets homeless? And to spend $2 billion fucking dollars in Skid Row for some fucking Olympics? That's horrible. You're just as bad as the occult. And God hates you. And we're all going to hell. We're all going to be judged. Let the reaper in God's name come to reap at your house. For today, judgment is coming down your doorway, coming down your corridor, coming to your home.
Please stay on topic on the
I am on topic. I'm talking about the fucking housing and how you criminals continue to just gut, strip, and rape fucking taxpayers' money to pay for nonsense. What about the $4 million fucking dollars that I pay for illegal immigrants to get medical? Where's my fucking medical? Why is my treatment at Kaiser?
There's no topic regarding
It's about housing. My treatment at Kaiser, bitch. I don't get the same treatment. Fuck you. 42 USC 1983 to like you. Don't fuck with the Reaper.
Thank you very much. Next up, we have Audit Lay.
Good morning again. Yeah, today it's kind of heavy, and I'm going to start with the meeting minutes, and then I'm going to talk about neighborhood council comments, and then number 4. When it comes to the minutes, we've been coming over a year, and I'm just saying the same thing. Sometimes they say repetitions, right? The best way to go. So I'm going to just keep repeating myself. You know, like, I know a lot of it really is nothing to, you know, like you wouldn't want in the minutes. We don't have to talk about fair game in the minutes. We don't have to talk about, and I too, I'm being fair gamed as well. But there should be a log of what we're talking about, at least something, and only because and I know it's not required, and I'm well versed on Brown Act and Robert's Rules of Order and all that stuff, so I know it's not required. But when there's a group of people putting everything on the line to come and speak, and even though I'm being, like they're doing such serious lie defamation against me, which is absolute provable, easily provable lies, and it's hard, and I'm enduring it because I will not stop speaking up for Laura, for the author of that book, and for everyone, for Stacy Moxon, who Mr. Herman referred to, and all the victims, so they can do what they want. I'm coming as long as I'm here to come, and but so I was hoping that like eventually maybe something will be reflected, even just what the issues are. That even if you don't mention Scientology or whatever, but just that people are coming, just something to say what the public's interest are. Then I want to talk about neighborhood councils. Same thing, basically. There's not a real outreach to the neighborhood councils, and there should be. I'm very much a believer, very much was involved with neighborhood councils, and I think there's just not enough outreach. They think it's just all city council because they have more time to deal with the topics. So if you could find a way to try to bridge that gap, because I want to see more people coming to Public Works. I know, I'm sorry not to make your jobs longer and harder, but I do. I want to see the neighborhood councils come in more, and I don't think they really know about coming here or not, you know, and I just, when you do your outreach, can you please try to outreach to neighborhood councils and get their involvement and their input, even if it's in writing. And then the last one is number 4 about the tunnels. We talked, see now we don't know this because of the meeting minutes won't reflect it, but way before any of you were on this commission, we were concerned about the tunnels. And, you know, and it's funny, in that book, you're going to read about the tunnels under L. Ron Hubbard Way. There's a bunch of them, and they were shoring up the walls, and there's an investigation whether or not they had a permit to do so. We don't know. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We will now transition to our virtual comments.
Thank you, President Kang. We'll go ahead and start with Gigi. Gigi, you've indicated you have 2 items you'd like to speak on, and you'll have 2 minutes to offer your commentary.
Okay, it's going to be less than 2 minutes. I'm going to keep this really quick. minutes. Your minutes suck. Number 4, Hyperion water reclamation plant. Yield my time.
And we'll move next to Yvonne. Yvonne, you have 3 minutes to offer your commentary. Please indicate which item you'd like to speak on, which item you are speaking on as you begin.
Okay. The minutes, please reflect that the request last week to clarify that the LA city is a legacy city, which puts the burden on this board to have the full accountability and responsibility for things like labor laws, particularly when dealing with any work done on public property. The minutes should also reflect that within the authorities of the board include the filming permits and the special events permits. These are part of your responsibility. You are accountable for them. Unfortunately, the city attorney apparently does not understand this, and you need to get clarification as to what your responsibilities and duties really are. And that should be reflected in the minutes. The item number 19 and 20, both are similar, so I'm going to address them as one. These contractors apparently have neglected to pay their subcontractors, and that puts the subcontractor in a position that they have to come back to the city and say, don't pay them. This is the problem, essentially putting a lien on the contract. This creates more administrative time for the city, and the negotiations and the clearing up the kerfuffle takes time. It may actually cause the smaller companies to go bankrupt in waiting for their compensation. The prime contractor needs to be at minimum put on a list of problem makers.
Thank you. That's 3 minutes. And we'll move next to Georgina. Georgina, you indicated that you wish to offer commentary on 2 items, and you'll have 2 minutes to offer your commentary. Please indicate.
No, just minutes.
Oh, okay. Then you have 60 seconds to offer your commentary. Go ahead.
Thank you. I want to know why you're not tasking your tech department to fix the situation with the minutes. You have access to Granicus, and Granicus is what Sacramento uses. It's what most major cities use. You have that available to you to use. And with that, you're able to click on the minutes, and it'll take you right to a hyperlink to show exactly who spoke, what they said, and have some accountability for some of these people calling in and saying things. We need to be on record. We're coming time and time again to try to get our voices heard. And by not doing that, you're silencing us. Thank you.
Thank you. And that concludes multiple agenda and single item agenda commentary this morning, President Kane.
Thank you very much. With that, we will close the multiple item public comment portion of today's meeting and move forward with the approval of minutes for Friday, October 3rd, 2025. Commissioners, any questions or comments? Seeing none, is there a first and a second?
So move. Second.
First by President Pro Tem Grant, seconded by Commissioner Cardenas.
Very well. We'll go ahead and take roll call vote on approval of minutes, starting with you, President Kane.
Aye.
Vice President Chavez.
Aye.
President Pro Tem Grant.
Aye.
Commissioner Mitchell. And Commissioner Cardenas.
Aye.
All ayes, and the minutes are approved unanimous.
Thank you very much. Moving forward to item number 1 is a bid. We'll be receiving bids for the Terminal Island Water. Yes.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, President King. I was just informed the board has extended the bid due date on item 1 to November 19th. The board has already taken action. I apologize for including it in this agenda.
Thank you very much for that clarification. So we will continue item number 1 to that date in November. Moving forward with our consent item on number 2. The mayor and the city council have approved and authorized the Board of Public Works on behalf of Bureau of Sanitation to execute the proposed personal services contract between Bureau of Sanitation and Micrometer for wastewater collection system flow gauging data for a term of 5 years and potential total term of 10 years and 6 months for a not to exceed amount of $22,574,410. Commissioners, is there a first and a second?
So moved. Second.
First by Commissioner Cardenas, seconded by President Pro Tem Grant.
Thank you, President Kang. We'll go ahead and take a roll call vote on approval of item 2, starting with you, President Kang.
Aye.
Vice President Chavez.
Aye.
President Pro Tem Grant.
Aye.
Commissioner Mitchell. And Commissioner Cardenas.
Aye.
All ayes, and item 2 is approved unanimous, and will move forward forthwith.
Thank you very much. Item number 3 has been withdrawn, so we will skip that for now. And moving forward to item number 4 for Council District 11 Capital Improvement Project CIP, Hyperion Water Reclamation Plant Tunnels, Concrete Assessment and Repair. Good morning.
Good morning. My name is Ibrahim Hafiz. I am a project manager with the Bureau of Engineering, Environmental Engineering Division. Today I'll be presenting on the board report for the Hyperion Water Reclamation Plant Tunnels Concrete Assessment and Repair Project, project number CIP 8212, located in Council District 11. The purpose of this board report and project is to authorize the use of Cisco, the construction services contract, to expedite the urgent structural repairs needed at the Hyperion Water Reclamation Plant. The board action request is to authorize the city engineer to utilize Cisco and issue task work orders for a not to exceed amount of $420,000 for concrete rehabilitation of the tunnels beneath the motor control center and the odor control room at Hyperion. A little bit of background about Hyperion and the project. Hyperion is the city's oldest and largest water reclamation facility with the capacity to treat over 450 million gallons per day. This provides both recycled water and recovers bioresources for energy and agriculture. The structural issue that we found has been concrete spalling that's developed in the basement of the motor control center and odor control room near one of the primary batteries at the plant. We've seen exposed and corroding reinforced steel and broken concrete and cracks within the concrete. This damage threatens the structural integrity of the basement and the wall, and the safety of staff and contractors, and failure could impact infrastructure and create serious operational and safety risks, particularly because one of the walls is facing next to a water tank, and it is bulging out. And so we want to repair that as quickly as possible to prevent any catastrophic failure in the future. So therefore, the project for the scope of work for the Cisco project includes rehabilitation of spalled and cracked concrete along that west wall in the basement, repair of any exposed rebar and restore to structural original structural integrity, and then the installation of a wall beam to counter the water pressure impacts and bulging of that wall that I was referring to earlier. In total, including contingency, the total cost of this project will be $420,000. And the reason why we want to utilize Cisco is that this reduces the project delivery from 6 months of a traditional bid and award to 3 months, which accelerates the urgent repairs that are needed. It also avoids extended contractor overhead costs and allows a little bit more construction flexibility than a normal bid and award project would be, which can help save costs in the long run. In conclusion, we are requesting authorization to utilize Cisco for this project and issue task work orders for a not to exceed amount of $420,000, which will help address urgent structural repairs needed at Hyperion Water Reclamation Plant. So that concludes my briefing for this board report, and I'll open the floor up to any questions you might have.
Thank you very much. Commissioners, any questions or comments on item number 4? I think good. All right. Is there a first and a second?
So moved.
First by President Pro Tem Grant, seconded by Commissioner Mitchell.
Thank you, President Kang. We'll go ahead and take a roll call vote on approval of item 4, starting with you, President Kang.
Aye.
Vice President Chavez.
Aye.
President Pro Tem Grant.
Aye.
Commissioner Mitchell. And Commissioner Cardenas.
Aye.
All ayes, and item 4 is adopted and will move forward forthwith.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Moving forward with item number 4 in Council District 1, 6, 13, 14, 15 for TOS number 16.
President Kang, this is actually item 5.
5, number 5, yes.
Good morning, members of the board, City Attorney's Office.
If you could speak into the mic, please. Thank you very much.
Can you guys hear me okay? Okay, perfect. My name is Jan Chen. I'm here from the Bureau of Engineering Street Improvement Division. I'm here to request that the board authorize the city engineer to issue task TOS 16 to Michael Baker International from the pre-qualified on-call civil design services list for the Affordable Housing Sustainable Community, or we call it ASIC for short, Round 6 projects. These projects are funded through the ASIC program, which is a competitive state funding program with the primary objective of reducing greenhouse gas emissions through increasing accessibility of affordable housing as well as sustainable transportation infrastructure. In the year 2022, during the 6th application cycle, the program awarded 7 projects to the city. One of the projects, it's called the 87th and Western project, was canceled due to financing issues on the part of the housing developer. However, the remaining 6 projects will move forward with a total construction value of $45,160,200 in terms of transportation-related improvements. Due to the strict grant deadlines and the limited availability of staff, the Bureau of Engineering seeks to utilize the services of a consulting engineering firm to provide project management, design, and construction support for these projects. We issued the task order solicitation in 2024 via the RAMP platform. BOE and LADOT reviewed all the submitted proposals and conducted interviews. Based on that process, we decided that Michael Baker's International's proposal was the best response to our TOS, and therefore we are requesting authority to issue the TOS to Michael Baker with the budget authority of $4,402,086, including contingency. And that concludes my report. I'm happy to take any questions.
Thank you very much. Commissioners, any questions or comments on item number 5? All right, seeing none, is there a first and a second?
Second.
First by Commissioner Mitchell, second by Commissioner Cardenas.
Very well, we'll go ahead and take a roll call vote on approval of item 5, starting with you, President Kang.
Aye.
Vice President Chavez.
Aye.
President Pro Tem Grant.
Aye.
Commissioner Mitchell. And Commissioner Cardenas.
Aye.
All ayes, item 5 is approved and we'll move forward forthwith.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Moving to our motion, starting with item number 6, AFE South Coast Air Quality Management District.
Good morning. My name is Leo Dominguez. I'm with the Bureau of Street Services. Joining me today is Michael Marquez, who is our environmental specialist. I'm here requesting approval for the authority for expenditure related to the South Coast Air Quality Management District permit fees. The Bureau manages production of asphalt at our asphalt plants and also operates our Van Norman green waste facility. Each year, we are required to pay emission fees and operating fees to the Air Quality Management District for these facilities. These asphalt plants produce the asphalt used to resurface our streets, pave our roadways, and fill our potholes, which is essential for keeping our streets safe. Securing this AFE will maintain full regulatory compliance and allow us to pay these required fees promptly, avoiding costly late surcharges. The total authority for expenditure reflects the amount to be fully funded for fiscal year 25-26, and it includes an increase of an approximately $50,000 from past fiscal years. This increase is a proactive measure to account for a potential health risk assessment for Asphalt Plant 1. Based on our prior emissions reporting, the South Coast Air Quality Management District is currently screening this facility for the necessity of health risk assessment. By requesting these fees now, we ensure we can immediately secure the necessary expert technical support, such as specialized air quality engineers, if the district confirms the HRA is required. This concludes my report. I'm happy to answer any questions.
Thank you very much. We have a question for Commissioner Cardenas.
Yes, thank you for that. And when will we find out if the HRA is required from AQMD?
Yes, so We are currently in the technical review phase. Currently, they are validating our calculations. And so far, we have done an initial technical review with them. And based on their initial findings, they informed us that they provided additional reference data to allow us to recalculate our emissions using less conservative coefficients. And we have resubmitted that data, and currently we're hoping this allows us to get under that threshold for the need of an HRA, but we are currently waiting on their decision.
So it could be months, a year, we don't know?
That's correct.
Which one?
Oh,
we don't know?
At this time, we don't know. It's an ongoing process.
All right. Well, just keep us posted, please.
Will do.
That's all I have.
Thank you very much. Seeing no other questions or comments, is there a first and a second for item number 6?
So moved.
First by Commissioner Cardenas, seconded by Commissioner Mitchell.
Thank you, President Kang. We'll go ahead and take a roll call vote on approval of item 6, starting with you, President Kang.
Aye.
Vice President Chavez.
Aye.
President Pro Tem Grant.
Aye.
Commissioner Mitchell. And Commissioner Cardenas.
Aye.
All ayes, and item number 6 is approved and will move forward forthwith.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Moving forward to item number 7, AFE South Coast Air Quality Management District.
Good morning, board members. My name is Jennifer Lee. I'm with LA Sanitation's Clean Water Conveyance Division. We are seeking approval for an authority of expenditure with the South Coast Air Quality Management District for the amount of $80,000. Part of our division's duty is to maintain over 40 facilities that include sewage pumping plants and air treatment facilities. These facilities require backup generators in the event of an emergency when power is down. This encumbrance is to pay for the annual permit fees to operate these backup generators, and $80,000 represents the same amount requested last fiscal year. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Any questions or comments? Seeing none, is there a first and a second?
So move.
First by President Pro Tem Grant, seconded by Commissioner Mitchell.
Thank you, President Kang. We'll go ahead and take a roll call vote on approval of item 7, starting with you, President Kang.
Aye.
Vice President Chavez.
Aye.
President Pro Tem Grant.
Aye.
Commissioner Mitchell. And Commissioner Cardenas.
Aye.
All ayes, and item 7 is approved and will move forward forthwith.
Thank you very much. Moving forward to item number 8 in Council District 11, Kern Delta Water District.
Good morning, President Kang, the board members, the city attorney, and executive officer. My name is Alan Chuan. I am with the LA San Hyperion Blend Division. I'm here today to request for your approval of an AE in the amount of $71,700. And this is to pay for the Kern Delta Water District water uses at Green Acre Farm operation from July 1st, 2025 through June 30, 2026. And the funding will come from the sewer operation and maintenance fund. Therefore, there will be no impact on the general fund. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Commissioners, any questions? Quick question. Was there an increase from the previous year in terms of the fees?
No, actually, last year we spent about $30,000 for the water uses. And this water, we only purchased when it needed for the irrigation.
What led to sort of the increase?
We always keep the amount as $70,000 since back in 2018 and 2019, we spent up to $69,000.
Understood.
Yeah.
Thank you for that clarification. Commissioners, is there a first and a second?
So second.
First by Commissioner Mitchell, second by Commissioner Cardenas.
Very well. We will go ahead and take a roll call vote on approval of item 8, starting with you, President Kang.
Aye.
Vice President Chavez.
Aye.
President Pro Tem Grant.
Aye.
Commissioner Mitchell. And Commissioner Cardenas.
Aye.
All ayes, and item 8 is approved and will move forward forthwith.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Moving forward to item number 9, State Water Resources Control Board.
Good morning. Good morning, President Kang, VP Chavez, VP Pro Tem Grant, Commissioner Mitchell, Commissioner Cardenas, our Executive Officer. My name is Ron Mayuyu with LA San, Division Manager for the Water Reclamation Division. I'm here to present the Bureau of Sanitation Office of Accounting are requesting the board approval and execution of this authority for expenditure in the amount of $200,185 for the LA Glendale Water Reclamation Plant. The purpose of the funds is this authority for expenditure will encumber sewer construction and maintenance funds to pay for the annual NPDES and stormwater permit fees. These fees are regulatory requirement mandated by the State of California State Water Resources Control Board as per California Water Code Section 13260. The fees are necessary to discharge processed wastewater from the LA Glendale Water Reclamation Plant to the LA River. This requested authority spans from July 1st, 2025 to June 30th, 2026. And funds are being encumbered in advance of invoice of receipt to ensure timely payment. And President Kang, I mentioned about if there's any change in the previous annual request for funding. In this case, for this request, there's no change in the from the previous year, and there will be no impact on the general fund. Thank you. That's the end of my presentation.
Thank you very much. We have a question from Commissioner Cardenas.
Yes.
Yeah, just a simple question. A lot of these have expired in July 1st, so we're now in October. Why is it we're getting these 4 or 5 months into the new year?
Actually, we're still waiting for the invoices to come in. The invoices will come in sometime in December, especially for the permit fees. So we wanted to encumber the funds ahead of time, so when the invoices come in, we pay them, and so that we don't have to go back to the board at that point in time. So we're encumbering the funds at this
Being
point.
proactive.
Interesting. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Is there a first and a second?
So move.
First by President Pro Tem Grant, seconded by Commissioner Mitchell.
Thank you, President Kang. We'll go ahead and take a roll call vote on approval of item 9, starting with you, President Kang.
Aye.
Vice President Chavez.
Aye.
President Pro Tem Grant.
Aye.
Commissioner Mitchell. And Commissioner Cardenas.
Aye.
All ayes, and item 9 is approved and will move forward forthwith.
Thank you very much. Moving to item number 10, Southern California Gas Company.
Good morning. I'm Nicole McIntosh from the Hyperion Water Reclamation Plant. I'm one of the process engineers over there. I'm requesting funds for the Southern California Edison. The funds would be covering the gas that is needed for the heating of the office buildings and the supplementary natural gas for our process boilers for when our cogeneration facility is offline, for heating with our of our digesters.
Thank you very much. President Pro Tem Grant.
Is Southern California Gas or Southern California Edison?
Did I say Edison? I apologize. It's gas.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. Thank you.
I'm a little nervous. Sorry.
Thank you very much. Seeing no other hands, is there a first and a second?
So moved.
First by Commissioner Cardenas, second by Commissioner Mitchell.
Thank you, President Kang. We'll go ahead and take a roll call vote on approval of item 10, starting with you, President Kang.
Aye.
Vice President Chavez.
Aye.
President Pro Tem Grant.
Aye.
Commissioner Mitchell. And Commissioner Cardenas.
Aye.
All ayes. Item 10 is approved and will move forward forthwith.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Item number 11, Los Angeles County Tax Collector.
Good morning. My name is Natalie Bashur. I'm here on behalf of LA Sanitation Environment's Wastewater Engineering Services Division. We're requesting an encumbrance from the Sewer Operation and Maintenance Fund 760 in the amount of $65,000 to cover the annual secured property taxes, which includes both first and second installment payments for fiscal year 2025-26 for 10 parcels that we own. And a lot of these parcels our division have been paying for historically every year, and they are used to house our air treatment facilities and are actually potential project laydown areas. With that said, I'd please like your approval.
Thank you very much. Commissioners, any questions or comments? Seeing none, is there a first and a second?
So moved.
First by Commissioner Cardenas, seconded by Commissioner Mitchell.
Thank you, President Kang. We'll go ahead and take a roll call vote on approval of item 11, starting with you, President Kang.
Aye.
Vice President Chavez.
Aye.
President Pro Tem Grant.
Aye.
Commissioner Mitchell. And Commissioner Cardenas.
Aye.
All ayes, and item 11 is approved and will move forward forthwith.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Item number 12, Jordan Kaufman, KCTTC Payment Center.
Good morning again, board member. Alan Chuan, I'm here to request for your approval of an AE in the amount of $155,900. This encumbrance is to pay for the property tax of the city Green Acre Farm. And the period cover is from July 1st, 2025 through June 30, 2026. The funding will come from the sewer operation and maintenance fund, no impact on the general fund. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Seeing no discussion on this item, is there a first and a second?
So moved.
Second.
First by President Pro Tem Grant, seconded by Commissioner Cardenas.
Thank you, President Kang. We'll go ahead and take a roll call vote on approval of item 12, starting with you, President Kang.
Aye.
Vice President Chavez.
Aye.
President Pro Tem Grant.
Aye.
Commissioner Mitchell. And Commissioner Cardenas.
Aye.
All ayes, and this item is approved and will move forward forthwith.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. 13, item number 13, State Water Resources Control Board.
There's Edison.
Okay. Good morning. I'm Sherry Simons, and I'm a senior environmental engineer at the Hyperion Water Reclamation Plant. And I'm here to request to approve an AFE for the State Water Resources Control Board in the amount of $1,200,000. And it's to encumber funds to pay the annual discharge fees for Hyperion Water Reclamation Plant and also for Green Acres Farm. And as stated previously, these are required fees required by the State Water Code. And these specifically at Hyperion, it's for the discharge of treated effluent, for stormwater, and also for land application of biosolids at Green Acres Farm.
Thank you very much. Commissioners, any questions or comments? Seeing none, is there a first and a second?
Second.
First by Commissioner Mitchell, seconded by Commissioner Cardenas.
Thank you, President Kang. We'll go ahead and take a roll call vote on approval of item 13, starting with you, President Kang.
Aye.
Vice President Chavez.
Aye.
President Pro Tem Grant.
Aye.
Commissioner Mitchell. And Commissioner Cardenas.
Aye.
All ayes, and item 13 is approved and will move forward forthwith.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Moving forward to item number 14, Southern California Edison Company.
Good morning again, board members. I'm Jennifer Lee with LA Sanitation. For this item, we are seeking approval for an authority for expenditure with Southern California Edison in the amount of $85,000. Our division operates pumping plants, air treatment facilities, and flow monitoring stations located in Culver City, which is outside the service area for LADWP. For this reason, we're required to obtain electrical services from SoCal Edison. This encumbrance will pay for the electrical services at this facility. The $85,000 represents the same amount encumbered last fiscal year. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Commissioners, any questions or comments? Seeing none, is there a first and a second?
So second.
First by Commissioner Mitchell, seconded by President Pro Tem Grant.
Thank you, President Kang. We'll go ahead and take a roll call vote on approval of item 14, starting with you, President Kang.
Aye.
Vice President Chavez.
Aye.
President Pro Tem Grant.
Aye.
Commissioner Mitchell. And Commissioner Cardenas.
Aye.
All ayes, and item 14 is approved and will move forward forthwith.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Item number 15, South Coast Air Quality Management District.
Thank you for having me back. I'm Nicole McIntosh from the Hyperion Water Reclamation Plant. This is an AE to request funds to cover the AQMD fees like my other colleagues who have come up earlier, these are, annual fees that are required. Hyperion is a Title V facility, so these are required. This will cover all the required fees, and then any other contingencies of emergency variances or the like that may come up in the next year.
Thank you very much. Seeing no discussion on this, is there a first and a second?
Second.
First by Commissioner Mitchell, seconded by Commissioner Cardenas.
Thank you, President Kang. We'll go ahead and take a roll call vote on approval of item 15, starting with you, President Kang.
Aye.
Vice President Chavez.
Aye.
President Pro Tem Grant.
Aye.
Commissioner Mitchell. And Commissioner Cardenas.
Aye.
All ayes, and item 15 is approved and will move forward forthwith.
Thank you very much. Moving to item number 16, ASTM International.
Good morning. My name is Gonu Choi, and
Please make sure to speak into the mic. Thank you very much.
good morning. My name is Gonu Choi. I'm a civil engineering associate with the Bureau of Engineering. This authorization for expenditure has to do with securing our annual renewal for our ASTM, American Society for Testing and Materials Standard Services contract. The total annual cost for this year is $32,761 for a 12-month term starting on September 1st, 2025 and ending on September 1st, 2026. As a brief background, ASTM Standards is an online service which allows access to its suite of standards and technical practice write-ups used by BOE staff. The online service is used primarily in the design phase of projects, but also in portions of the construction phase. The references are also used to conduct research requested by other bureaus or departments, as well as for the approval of various non-standard materials and products. One of the quality control activities we do each year is to evaluate the usage of the standards and codes included in the contract to see whether some standards need to be dropped while more relevant documents need to be added. In doing so, it helps to keep the cost of service at a reasonable level and keeps the available documents relevant. If there are any questions, I'll be happy to try to answer them. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Commissioner, seeing none, is there a first and a second?
First, so moved.
First by Commissioner Cardenas, seconded by Commissioner Mitchell.
Thank you, President Kang. We'll go ahead and take a roll call vote on approval of item 16, starting with you, President Kang.
Aye.
Vice President Chavez.
Aye.
President Pro Tem Grant.
Aye.
Commissioner Mitchell. And Commissioner Cardenas.
Aye.
All ayes, and item 16 is approved and will move forward forthwith.
Thank you very much. Number 17, State Water Resources Control Board.
Yeah, good morning, Commissioners. Again, my name is Ron Mayuyu, LA San Division Manager for the Water Reclamation Division. The Bureau of Sanitation and Office of Accounting are requesting the board approval and execution of this authority for expenditure in the amount of $685,440 for the DC Tillman Water Reclamation Plant. This authority for expenditure will encumber sewer construction and maintenance funds to pay for the annual NPDES and stormwater permit fees. These fees are a regulatory requirement mandated by the State Water Resources Control Board as per California Water Code Section 13260. The fees are necessary to discharge processed wastewater from the DC Tillman Water Reclamation Plant to LA River. The requested authority spans from July 1st, 2025 through June 30th, 2026. Funds are being encumbered in advance of invoice receipt to ensure timely payment, and there will be no impact on the general fund. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Seeing no discussion, is there a first and a second?
So moved.
First by Commissioner Cardenas, seconded by Commissioner Mitchell.
Thank you, President Kang. We'll go ahead and take a roll call vote on approval of item 17, starting with you, President Kang.
Aye.
Vice President Chavez.
Aye.
President Pro Tem Grant.
Aye.
Commissioner Mitchell. And Commissioner Cardenas.
Aye.
All ayes, and item 17 is approved and will move forward forthwith.
Thank you very much. Item number 18, Liam US Holdings LLC.
Good morning, Commissioner. My name is Danny Tang. I'm a civil engineer in Bureau of Engineering. This authority to expenditure is renew the annual subscription for our BOE Online reference library provided by Acurus. The total annual amount this year is $25,818.57 for a 12-month period. It will be start on December 20th, 2025 to December 19, 2026. Acurus provide an online reference library which allow BOE staff to access code and standard for design, construction, and product approval. This is necessary reference material for the 22 divisions in our Bureau of Engineering. Acurus provide, the annual one of the quality control activity prior to the subscription renewal is to reevaluate the usage of the list code and standard with all BOE divisions. Any unused reference will be removed and new request standard will be added. This is to minimize the cost of the service. Please let me know if you have any questions.
Thank you very much. Seeing no discussions, are there first and a second?
So moved.
First by Commissioner Cardenas, seconded by Commissioner Mitchell.
Thank you, President Kang. We'll go ahead and take a roll call vote on approval of item 18, starting with you, President Kang.
Aye.
Vice President Chavez.
Aye.
President Pro Tem Grant.
Aye.
Commissioner Mitchell. And Commissioner Cardenas.
Aye.
All ayes, and item 18 is approved and will move forward forthwith.
Thank you very much. We will take 19 and 20 together. There are communications. First up, partial release of stop notice, LA Steel Services for 19, and then 20, stop notice for Robertsons. Is there a first and a second?
Second.
First by Commissioner Mitchell, seconded by President Pro Tem Grant.
Thank you, President Kang. We'll take a roll call vote on approval of items 19 and 20, starting with you, President Kang.
Aye.
Vice President Chavez.
Aye.
President Pro Tem Grant.
Aye.
Commissioner Mitchell. And Commissioner Cardenas.
Aye.
All ayes, and these items are approved and will move forward, are received and will move forward forthwith.
Thank you very much. Mr. Knight, does that clear our desk for today?
Yes, President Kang, it does.
Our next meeting will be on Friday, October 17, 2025. The meeting is now adjourned at 11 a.m.